Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Hayley and Will show this morning. Our lovely Allyson is in that there London. And obviously, as you're aware, they don't have technology there. So we are coming to you live this morning. A good say hello, get involved with the show. It's myself and producer Will until 8 a.m. Hi,
Hiya.
Will. You all
How's it
right?
going? I'm alright,
I'm
thanks. How are
good.
you?
Yeah, very good. Bit of a fashion faux pas today for you, Will, because you're wearing blue on blue.
Oh no way! I can check. I can. This can be easily rectified. When I
Let's
say
rectify
easily,
this.
okay, you ready? Boom, boom. Yeah, blue
You
on
froze on me,
white.
so I can't see. Well, there we are. That's better. Good morning. If you're watching, hello to Doug. Hello to Connie. Even I'll get my words out. Apologies, Connie. Hello to Karamas, London, and Melinda, who are already watching the stream. Listen, if you want to say hello to myself and Will this morning, do so. I cannot stress that enough because if you don't talk to us, we're quite literally just two tired people talking to each other for 2 hours.
But the jingle says women, Hayley.
I know, but let's just
Do I just have
for
to
today.
deal with it for today? All
You
right.
do.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
That's what happens when Alice isn't here. The jingles do not match.
No, they just have to press on.
Doug said, good morning, Hayley and Will. Good morning, lovely Doug.
Morning,
We hope
Doug.
you are well. We've got a fun packed show for you this Friday. We made it.
This week has gone dead fast, don't you think? It has for me anyway.
You know, parts, Will. Parts of it, like the parts after the show.
Bits that you get to spend with me.
Adorable. If you want to say hello to myself and lovely Will, then do so. The way to do so is the name of your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, that is, followed by the magic word say. So name of your device, word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning, like Doug has done. Today is one tired man and one tired woman talking for 2 hours. It is Doug.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Doug. I had a great night's sleep. I went to bed at like 12. I woke up at 7. I slept all the way through.
Oh, I dream of those.
It was
I
great.
dreamed
It was
a
a good time.
dream of a good sleep.
And then,
Yeah.
ask me what I did then, Hayley.
It's going to be someone else smug. What did you do then, Will?
I signed up to the gym.
Did
I
you?
bought a gym membership.
Brilliant.
So I'm gonna go after the show today.
What do you get for your gym membership? Is it like a fancy gym or is it one where it's just like in some man's garage and it's just one machine?
No. It's like a chain. They're a
Okay.
chain of gyms, but not one of the really fancy ones.
Okay.
So it's just like entry, and you get classes and stuff. So I'm gonna have lunch after the show, and then I'm gonna go to the gym for the first time, and I'm gonna get really big muscles, and then I'm gonna beat up all my enemies.
Okay. Good morning. That was Will's dream from last night. Doug has said, I almost didn't make it today because yesterday my device shut down. So my mum had to redo my devices all over. But you're well with us today, Doug. And that is what is most important because it's Friday. We're going to have a fun day today. We're going to get your weekend started in the best possible way. So say hello like Doug has done. Like I say, if you're watching on an Echo show, the command is name your device followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type in what you'd like to tell us there. You can tell us absolutely anything within reason. We're a breakfast show. Or if you are watching on YouTube, just type in the comments box below. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. But there, get involved. Loads of ways to get involved this morning. Doug said, last night for dinner, I had a chicken breast sandwich.
Oh, nice.
Very, very heavy on the chicken this week, Doug, I've noticed. Was it? Did your mum do like a roast dinner on the Sunday and you've had to have the rest of it for the rest of the week? Because that's what
I do that. I do that sometimes. That's good. That's nice. I had fish tacos.
All right. Again?
Yeah.
It's been a rollover for the old fish tacos in your house, hasn't it?
It has.
We went to Nando's or any other brand of chicken restaurant last night. Yeah.
Nice.
We went there.
What did you have?
Well, they do lots of vegan, vegetarian options now. So it's like fake meats and beans and...
Seitan.
Yeah. It's what?
Okay, nice. Seitan, it's like a fake chicken.
Okay. It's also somewhere I don't want to end up. Doug said, no, my mum brought it from Bob Evans and then she put it on a bun. I hope Bob Evans is Bob Evans just some random man or is that a chain?
It's just some geezer who lives down the road. I'm going to Google Bob
Just sells chicken. Just sells chicken at the end of his house. Good morning. Well, producer Will, it's very loudly. Could you type any louder, Will?
Yes, I could.
It is. We're doing TGIF this morning. What are you thankful for this Friday? So, Doug, we know you're thankful for Bob Evans because he provides the chicken on your sandwich.
Bob
But let
Evans
us know
Restaurants, also known as Bob Evans, is an American chain of restaurants owned by Golden Gate Capital. If you want to sponsor us, Bob Evans, Will dial at volleythat.com is my email address. Get in touch.
Get in touch. I know that I like a Bob Evans after a hard day's work.
After a hard day on Backchannel.
I just picked the meat out of it being a vegetarian. Good morning. So let us know what you're thankful for this Friday. Producer Will, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for... Oh, I don't know. I'm thankful for... I'm thankful that your cushion matches the colour of the names that we have on Backchannel. Do you know what I mean?
No, it does actually.
I like that it matches. I'm thankful that your cushion matches the Backchannel colour scheme.
Do you know what? I'm going to claim this back. Got it on Etsy. I can claim it back because I have it on air, can't I?
Yeah, because you can.
There you go. Doug said, I'm thankful for my mum being in my life. Oh, that's adorable, Doug.
That's a good one.
I am thankful for you listening to the show every day, Doug. Without
I'm
you,
thankful for on-demand TV.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise, can you imagine? Do you remember, Hayley? You'll remember that when you had to watch stuff like when it was actually on TV.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. Well, I used to watch TV at a precise time.
Back when the world was in black and white.
Do you know what? I was saying this the other day to my partner, like, it's mad that TV doesn't really exist. And he went, what do you mean? I said, well, it does exist, but no one watches it at the times it's streamed now. No one does.
My old housemates used to think it was so funny. They gave me such a hard time because I have the TV Guide app on my phone. And they're like, oh, sorry, Grandma, that you need to know when stuff's on TV. They're like, just watch it. But, like, some stuff, like the stuff that everybody's talking about, if you go on, you have to watch it when it's on, because if you go on Twitter, it's going to get spoiled for you. Just have a drinks break, Hayley, it's fine. Just as loud as you want. Did you pull that directly into the your microphone?
Do you know what? I'm not saying that I wasn't riveted by your TV Guide story, Will, but I decided it was time for a coffee break. Good morning. Wow. Shadow's joined us this morning, and they've put hi, Hayley, and hi, Producer Will.
Hi, Shadow.
Thank you for joining us, Shadow. It's been lovely to have you here this week. And hello to Cassie as well, who has joined us.
We're doing What Are You Thankful For? TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for on-demand TV.
There we go. What are you thankful for, Shadow, this morning? Probably your new iPhone. Shadow has a riddle. Oh, Doug, there's going to be competition here. Shadow says they have a riddle of the day as well. Maybe we can do two. Don't worry, Doug.
Okay.
There's always time for yours.
Here's what's going to happen. At 6... When do we do it? We do it after that. At 6:55, we're going to have a riddle. We're going to have everybody's riddles, okay?
Everybody's riddle of the day.
Everybody's riddle. If you've got a riddle, 6:55, send it in.
Speaking of riddles, have you seen what the new Riddler looks like in the new Batman?
It's not... I would say low budget. It
looks like a Balenciaga model. So the Riddler used to be like full of question marks and like green tight lycra. That was like the Jim Carrey one, and the new one. I put a picture of it on my Twitter actually.
I've got one.
Have you got one? Let's have a look. Show us the new Riddler from the Batman film.
I think I might go and see this on the weekend actually. There we go. If you're watching it on an Echo show.
So it's a man in sort of a khaki jacket with a khaki sort of plastic bag over his head and some glasses. He looks like Balenciaga's new fashion catwalk model.
Yeah, that's what he's only got. You can just see the top of a question mark on like his left, like breast pocket kind of thing. It looks a bit. I'm not impressed. Costume department.
It's not that impressive. It's like the costume department didn't have a budget and they've gone like, what have we got? What can we work with?
Well, they spent all that money on R-Pats, so.
Well, yeah. Let us know if you've seen the new Batman, by the way, because I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyway, let's crack on. March the 11th today. Happy birthday to Anthony Davis, the basketball player who is 29. Johnny Knoxville, prankster Johnny Knoxville, 51 today. I'll have to calm down on those pranks now, won't he? He's going to be getting injuries at 51. Jodie Comer, 29, and John Barrowman at 55 today. Happy birthday to all of you. If you have a birthday you'd like us to do a shout out for, let us know. Get in touch. What's up, Will?
I had to put Anthony Davis, the basketball player, in case you thought it was Anthony Davis, who's on from 12 till 2 p.m. here on Backchannel. Different guy.
Yeah, I definitely knew that our Anthony Davis wasn't 29, or if he did, he'd lived a half life. Apologies, Anthony. But coming up later in the show, good link, Anthony Davis is here. We have shows here all day. So Kate Cocker's standing in for Liv this week. She's here 8 till 10. We're going to have a chat with Kate later on, find out what's coming up in her show today. At 10 till 12, we've got the Jam and Rennie show. 12 till 2, the Anthony Davis show. 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick, and 4 till 6, Mario Smith. Shadow said, sorry guys, I've got to go to school early on a Friday. Well, listen, don't you worry about us, Shadow. We are disappointed you have to leave us, but we're very glad that you are going to school, because we would feel awful if you stayed to watch us and not learn a single thing other than true or false facts. So here we go. In the USA today also, Will, it's National Promposal Day. I've never heard of this. Explain.
Okay, we don't really have it in. So you know prom.
Yes.
You know prom. Okay.
I watch enough American films to know what prom is, William.
And you know when people ask people to go to the prom with them, Hayley, will you come to the prom with me? Will you go to the prom with me? That's a promposal. It's wordplay on the word proposal.
I know. I can see what they've done, Will.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. So, National Promposal Day, it's to encourage high school students across the US to celebrate their creativity and share their unique and elaborate promposals to ask each other to prom. If I was a bit more prepared, I would have had some examples of some like creative promposals.
Yeah, I like dancing to Bruno Mars. I think you want to prom with me.
Doing it in the cafeteria with a big sign. All of those kind of things.
I think it's putting too much pressure on kids now. There's enough pressure to get whether you're going to get asked to go to prom or not and all of that. So come on. Now we've got a pressure whether you're going to have a good, TikTok video of your promposal.
Mm-hmm.
We never had prom in our school because I'm old, but I'm really glad because I wouldn't have been asked. And it would have been another thing that I'd have to speak to my counsellor about. Good morning. Did you go to prom?
Yeah, we did have prom. We had it in 2011, which was like the end of kind of high school for us. I went with my friend Emma, and I sent you a picture of it the other day, actually. I sent you a picture of me at prom. I'm going to bring it up.
Get the picture up.
And that was my prom. It was great. It was kind of uneventful, really.
There we go. Great chat. We're here for this all morning. Full of these great chats, aren't we, Will? Till 8 a.m.
I've got loads of stories just like that.
Just loads of stories that start off really like there's going to be an ending, and then there's none.
There's most of them.
Hey, Will, I'm joking. We adore Will on this show. Hey, Will, here's something. Did you know on this very day, so March the 11th in the year 2020, the World Health Organization declared that COVID was a pandemic. What a great memory, Will.
No, 2 years ago.
Yeah, to this day, that's when they said this is a pandemic. It's scary that. Doug has said, by the way, thanks for verifying Anthony Davis because I thought it was the Anthony Davis.
Oh, it's okay. On. No worries, Anthony. I know that a 29-year-old basketball player and a journalist. I know it's easy to get mixed up.
Do you watch all the shows, Doug? Are we your favourite, Doug? I don't want to beg. I don't want to hint for compliments, but. Yeah. Anyway, hey, did you know, Will, that on this very day in the year 1959, so our lovely Allyson would have been a young 68 then.
No, Hayley, you can't pin it on Allyson, but she's not here. Now it's you today, babes.
I'm not the old person, Will.
So when you were in your 50s in 1959, what was happening?
When I was in my 50s in 1959, I was busy hanging around with Mick Jagger, to be honest with you. Because he just started. Yeah, he was busking. I used to go and help him out when he was busking.
Oh, that was nice.
But in this very day, Will, in the year 1959, Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun became the first play by an African-American woman to be produced on Broadway. So there you go. Listen, we are here until 8 a.m. Get involved. Say hello. Because if you don't talk to us, we're quite literally two tired humans talking for 2 hours. And Will, shall I tell you what's
tired women talking for 2 hours.
Really need to get another jingle for when you do the show. We should get Allison's mum back on the case.
I'll call up Vicky June Smith and I'll say, hi, Vicky.
one tired man and woman talking.
Yeah.
Well, shall I tell you what's coming up for the next 2 hours right here on the show?
Please could you, because I've got no idea.
Coming up in the next 2 hours of the show, we're going to be solving your problems in our agony aunt and aunties section of the show. We're going to be looking at the news stories from around the world while producer Will picks his nose on air. That's great, that Will. That's what people love to see. We're going to be playing a game of competitive true or false, and it's a good one today. It's the final one of the week. And as always, we end on a fun fact. All coming up right here. Stick around.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up.
At least I'm name checked in the jingle.
Yes,
like Vicky addresses me by name. Here's a picture of me at prom.
Oh, look at that little face.
I look so young and youthful and skinny, but all went downhill from there.
You're still skinny, Will. You look so long.
Yeah.
Don't you? Just like, because there's nothing. By the way, Doug, because I know, Doug, you can't see the pictures. Producer Will, in this picture of him, how old are you there? 16?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
He's very, very, he looks like a Quentin Blake drawing in the fact that he's very, very long, very, very thin, but very, very adorable.
And I'm wearing a purple tie.
Purple tie, purple tie. Good morning. It's time for our Agony Aunties section of the show. But today, Doug has said, go on. What's Doug said?
You have reached the Hayley and Will show with substitute producer Doug, which, thanks, Doug. Oh.
Let's get that on. Let's get Vicky to do some jingles with it involving our
maybe
Doug.
A bit wordy, but I'll take it.
Allyson will just sing it really quickly. Listen, this is a part of the show where we can answer your problems. We are not trained therapists. We're not even trained to do this job, okay? So if you have a problem you'd like myself and producer Will to talk about, not necessarily solve, just a disclaimer, we will not take legal issues seriously if you want to sue us after our advice. The command to give to the show today, like Doug has done, hello to I, who has joined the stream for the first time. If you'd like you'd like us to talk about your problem, or you'd like to get in touch for any reason whatsoever today, you can tell us what you've had for your breakfast. You can tell us what your plans are for the weekend. You can tell us anything within reason. We're a breakfast show. But if you'd like to say hello, or if you have a problem for our Agony Auntie and Uncle section this morning, the command, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say. So the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by what your problem is. If you are listening, like I, on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv, that's backchannel.tv on your phone or your device, you can type in your problem there. Or if you're on YouTube, you can type in the comments box below. Or if you have a more in-depth problem, you can email us. We're probably not the right people. If you have a more in-depth problem, I'd suggest a counsellor. But if you want to email us at hello@backchannel.tv. Am I getting the most out of this horn, aren't I? Am I overusing it?
And I think in the week that you've had the horn, it's paid for itself.
It has.
Multiple times over.
It's paid for itself. If you are going to email us, make sure you put Hayley and Allyson in the subject box, because we don't want the other shows to get your problems about
Anthony Davis, he doesn't want to hear about your bunions.
He doesn't want to hear about. He might. I'll be intrigued. So first problem of the day is from Pete in Florida. Good morning, Pete.
Hi,
and
Pete.
Pete says, my friend paints these massive, really detailed paintings of spiders. They really make my skin crawl. We live in different places, so I haven't had to see her art in person, but I'll be visiting her city soon. How can I bow out to the personal exposition she's offered while still making it clear that I love her and support her work? It's a real theme going on there, isn't there?
That's the tricky one. How do you get out of seeing her big spider paintings? Just say, oh, I'm really excited to see you, but I don't want to come to your house. You know, trying to avoid going to where the paintings are. Or like, oh, why don't you come and meet me here? And then you don't have to look at the spider painting.
You listen, you don't want to get into a web of lies, Pete. I would say, listen, I've got arachnophobia. Do you have arachnophobia? You might do if you get
probably. It sounds like it.
Out. Yeah. So I would say, listen, I think your artwork is brilliant. I think you're very, very talented, but I do have a phobia of spiders, and it does make me feel a bit uneasy, even though I think you're very talented. Let me know when you've started painting rabbits or...
Yeah, I was going to say, one route is to just be honest and say, oh, like, hope your art's going really well. I know you're very talented. Unfortunately, I don't look at them because I'm scared of spiders. You could say, would you mind painting me a painting of a giraffe? Because I'd love to see that. So, like, because then you're still showing support or whatever, and you can, like, commission a piece. That would be nice. Yeah,
but do you know what, though, Will? If you say, can you paint me this? And they go, yeah, I can do that for you. And it's really expensive. And then you've ended up... Someone the other day, I've got to be careful here talking about it, said, so... It was a fellow person in the entertainment industry messaged me saying, oh, I'd love your support. I'm just releasing this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, of course, I'll buy it. And I went on and it was like $100. And I was like, that's expensive.
I got into it. This is going to make me sound so posh and pretentious. I got into an Instagram bidding war for a piece of art.
Did you?
Yeah, I DM'd the artist and said, oh, hi, I'd love to buy this piece. And he was like, oh, well, somebody else has just messaged me as well, like, asking me... No, he sent me the screenshots. Showing that they were interested as well. I was going to say. He said, oh, like, is there any chance you could go any higher? So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go to this much. And then he came back to me and said, oh, okay, that's the other person. Like, they won't go that high. So it's all yours. I was like, yeah.
And you got the artwork?
Yeah, it's hanging up there. I can't show it to you because it's a little bit raunchy. But yeah, I did.
Little bit raunchy. Okay, interesting. Good morning to Alec, by the way, who's just joined the stream. We are talking not about Producer Will's artwork. We're meant to be talking about Pete from Florida's problem, about his friend who paints massive paintings of spiders and he doesn't like them. Listen, I think we've solved it. Doug said he's back.
My other piece of advice is just talk about how much you hate art.
I don't think that's good advice.
Okay, well, let's move on then. Vic from Maine.
Yes.
Here we go.
What does Vic from Maine say?
Vic from Maine said, I received a job offer, for a position that me and my friend both went for. I think she's going to be really upset that she didn't get it. I think she's going to be really upset that she didn't get it. I haven't spoken to her about it yet, and I don't know if she even knows. How do I maintain a good relationship with her and not let her make me feel guilty about getting something I deserve?
It's a tough one. They shouldn't feel guilty. I mean, yes, they have every right to feel upset. It's a job they wanted and they never got it. But at the end of the day, you're their friend. So they should be happy that someone's got it, that they, who's a friend of theirs, someone you know and care for, than an absolute stranger getting it over you. Surely that's better.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, big time.
Some friendships are quite complicated in the fact that they could get quite competitive.
Have you experienced that a lot, Hayley? Is that something that you're familiar with?
Do you know what? When I was about 20, I went for a job and as a holiday camp entertainer. I know, and my friend got it and I never, and I was really upset because I told her about the job interview and she got it and I never.
That's frustrating.
And I was a bit upset about that, but at the same time, I was like, "Well, she's my friend. I told her about it. She obviously is better for the job than me, and she was, because I would have been awful."
At least, yeah, as you said, at least somebody got it. But I also think you said Vic. I haven't spoken to her, and I don't even know if she knows yet. I think just don't bring it up first. I would say
no, Will, because then you're like, where are you going?
No, because she'll find it out eventually. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it, the friend. So let the job tell her that she didn't get it, and then wait for her to bring it up with you, because she'll definitely know.
I really miss Allyson during this segment, because
I think that was good advice. I think Allyson would agree with me.
No, Allyson is compassionate. She's warm. She cares. Well, Will is like, here's the thing.
Just ghost her. Cut all ties with her. Move to Florida. You'll be fine.
Good morning. Listen, if you still have a problem you'd like us to talk about, even though Will is crushing dreams and ruining lives, then get involved with the show. You know there are ways to get in touch. Hello to Sunny, who's joined the stream. If you are listening on an audio-only echo and can't see how washed out Producer Will looks like on his
I just realised I've not even got my right light on.
No, it looks terrible.
Is that
you
worse?
Look really, you look like a piece of ham now. You look so
Well, maybe that's the look I was going for.
Yeah, listen, if you're lucky enough not to see that, producer will looking like a giant red piece of meat on a floating white background, then the way to get involved is go to backchannel.tv on your phone or on your device. You can type in what you'd want to tell us there. If you are watching, though, and can see Will looking like that, go. All you need to do, name me your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Or if you're on YouTube, type in the box below.
I'm going to wear a green t-shirt next time.
Yeah, and I can have fun on Photoshop with that. Hello to Rich from Massachusetts. Am I saying it correctly? Massachusetts?
Yeah, Massachusetts is good. There's one state that you say really weirdly, and it really annoys me.
I'm sure it'll come up. Rich said, my husband has what appears to be a vendetta against silence. First of all, he's a talker. He tells me stories about his day, about his co-workers, about whatever political thing happened that day. He goes into extreme detail about his favourite hobby that I only have a passing interest in. Sometimes he keeps talking when the lights are off and I'm actually trying to sleep. How can I tell him to be quiet for once? I think you married the wrong partner there, Rich.
I like
what you could
silence.
do, Rich, what you could do is when they start talking, just get a horn and go...
Yeah.
Do you like when you get naughty dogs who won't stop barking? They can get like a little spray.
Negative reinforcement.
Negative.
Or right, every time he's silent for let's say a minute, give him like a cookie.
It's not a dog. We're so bad at this, Rich. Sometimes I tell you what it is, and I do this sometimes when my partner gets home from work and he's really tired. And I just want to tell him all about my day because I've not seen him all day and I'm really excited. I'm like a dog wagging its tail. It's like, hey, here's what happened to me. Because I've been in the house all day and then he comes home and I'm like, oh, I've got so much to tell you. And he's like, I just want to have a cup of tea. And I sit down. So it could just be, Rich, that your husband is excited. He's not seen you all day and he just wants to talk to you and enjoy your company and tell it everything that's happened. But sometimes what you could say, Rich, is, hey, and, you know, this is a real subtle way to get him to be quiet, is say, why don't we do a sponsored silence? Yeah, real subtle way. Doug has said, Doug's offered some advice. Thank you, Doug. Doug has said, maybe tell him, can we talk about this later on? I don't want to talk about it now. Or why don't you let me talk for a change? Some good advice there.
Well, you could just start filibustering. Just as soon as he gets home, Rich, you start talking and then literally don't stop. Don't give him a chance to butt in and then give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah. Here's bad advice coming from the Hayley and Will show this morning. If you would like our bad advice, I'm thinking of the Lady Gaga song, it's Bad Romance. If you'd like, we should do that. Bad advice, bad advice. If you'd like bad advice. Yes, we would. Okay. Lizzie from Ohio has been in touch. What does Lizzie say, Will? Would you like to read Lizzie's?
Lizzie said, hi, Lizzie. Thanks for getting in touch. Lizzie's from Ohio.
She's from
Lizzie's
where?
Ohio. Okay. Lizzie said, I'm good friends with the person who lives across the hall from me. But their 10-foot python keeps breaking into my apartment. Even once when I had a special friend over. How do I start the conversation about keeping the snake out of my boots? Do you get it, like from Toy Story?
Yeah, I do.
There's a snake in my boot.
How's the snake even crawling across into your apartment? It's very weird. You're keep the door shut, Lizzie.
Maybe there's gaps.
How for a 10-foot python to squeeze through?
Step number 1, draft excluder.
Yeah.
Snake excluder.
Yeah. Step number 2, move house.
Yeah. Step number 3, get a 20-foot python.
Doug has said maybe you could say, could you try and keep your snake contained?
Listen,
maybe you could.
Dave from across the hall. Can you keep your snake under control, please?
Yeah, it's not something you want slithering in your ear. I wouldn't be very happy with that. I would have to move. I used to live with a guy, right? I mean, this is a bit different situation. It's not a snake, obviously, which is a bit terrifying. And he went away for the weekend, right? But didn't tell me before. And I thought, it's a really odd smell coming from his room.
No.
Right? So I'm going to have a look at this smell because he's away all weekend. What is it? And he'd only gone and bought mice, all right, before he left. And they were in his room and he hadn't cleaned them out or anything. And they just stinking out. And I was like, he hadn't even told me he'd got pet mice. They were just there for the weekend when he was away.
So he, like living mice as a pet?
Yeah.
And then he just left them for the weekend and didn't tell anybody?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he did a lot of things that were quite questionable.
Was he going to feed them? Like,
Well, this is what I mean. I was like, I texted him, I was like, you've got mice? He's like, oh, yeah, I'll be back Monday. You'll be back right now. Get rid of these mice.
A bit of a red flag, I'm not going to say.
So, yeah, Lizzie, have a word with them. Say, listen, you're a friend of mine. I don't mind you having this pet, but can you keep it out of my apartment, please? Done. Solved.
There's a snake in my boot.
Hey, Will, play the sting. We're going to play a game. It's absolutely flawless, this show. Thank you for joining us this morning. If you are, it's time for our first game of the morning. It is the 1-star movie review. What's going to happen is we're going to take it in turns to read out 4 reviews from 4 different people of the World Wide Web who've all left a movie a 1-star review. They've hated it so much, they've gone online and spewed their venom out into a review on IMDb. But what is the film they are talking about? That's all we want from you. It's a dead easy game. Listen, make a guess of what the film is. There's nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain. We need that as a jingle.
Nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain.
Yes, as Doug said, it's a 1-star movie review. 1-star movie review. Allyson normally does the jingle. Apologies for that. So, can you figure out what the movie is? They are talking about all genuine reviews that genuine, real people have left on the internet. So, we're going to take it in turns to read out the reviews. Allyson isn't here today, so we can't use her skills, her drama skills. So we're just going to read them out. Hello to Slowpoke, who's just joined the stream. Good morning. We're playing the 1-star movie review game. Myself and producer Will taking it in turns to read out reviews of movies that people have left online for one specific film. But what is the film they are talking about? Make a guess. The ways to do so, if you are watching on an Echo show, you can see my bad posture. The command to give is the word say, followed by your guess. It is as easy as that. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo and cannot see the pillow creases on my face, or producer Will coughing into his shoulder, it's probably for the best. Go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. If you're on YouTube, just type in the comments box below. Loads of ways to get in touch. If you live near myself or producer Will, just shout up through your letterbox. We'll get it.
Yep, we'll hear you.
And we will call the police. So here we go. Review number 1. Well, can you read it for us, please?
I will. I'll have to say, this movie, some of these reviews, especially the last 2, are very easy. So there's no excuse. There's no excuses. Okay, this movie consists of tons of annoying, extreme close-ups of their faces, just like that, and a lot of slow motion moments. The performance is overacted and the dialogue is unspeakably horrible. You are speaking about it, though. The movie is unintentionally ridiculous and takes itself way too seriously. There's no suspense, no gore, and a bunch of annoying bloodsuckers. The target of this movie is simple. Teenage girls obsessed with popcorn and vampire romanticism. I guess I'm not a fan. Watch Swedish Let the Right One In instead of this overhyped garbage. 1 out of 10.
But what is the movie? Would you like to make a guess? Do so now. There's nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain. It's no prize. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. I feel like I'm too small next to you, Will. I need to move. I can't. Can you put your chair down?
So much of the front.
Hang on.
Do you want me to?
No, I've gone up.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
That's much better.
I'll do it like that.
Listen, please don't. What's a film? Make a guess. The command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv. First review down. Doug, by the way, sent a riddle through. We will talk about that after the news, Doug. Here we go. Next review. 1 star. What's a film? Just because it's got 1 star, by the way, doesn't mean it's a bad film. But today's film, whoosh, stinker. I did enjoy it, though. It is a stinker. But I loved it. I did love it. Here we go. The story is boring. Nothing happened in the first part. Nothing happened in the second part. The acting is bad. I had to laugh at some scenes. When he told her that he loves her, he said it like he's ordering food in a restaurant or reading a newspaper. The main characters, in brackets, and all the others, close bracket, just don't have a character. She's just young, sad, and in love, and he's just a vampire. The side characters are even worse. I couldn't see any interaction or friendships or any emotions in the whole movie. And how stupid and naive is a story about a girl with no character who falls in love with a good-looking vampire with no character? I think they've used the word no character a lot in that review.
They have.
But what is the movie? Make a guess. Come on. Vampires fall in love. It's aimed at teens. Make a guess. The command to give your device is the word say. I promise next week I'll stop using the horn as much.
No, I want more horn. If anything, I'm going to get you an extra horn. One for each hand.
Go to backchannel.tv on your phone or on your device. You can type your guess in there. Or if you're watching on YouTube, type in the guess below. Type in the box below. If you sorted your hair out now, Will, have you?
No, I'm not really very happy with it, to be honest with you, Hayley. Thanks for bringing
2 more reviews left. Can we make it easier? We are about to, because this next review and the one after will probably tell you what it is.
If you don't know it after that, you've probably not seen it. Okay, here we go. Review number 3. Watch the movie. This is a complete waste of time. It's not even a generic vampire movie. It's a terrible one. The main character is wimpy and unlikable, and for some reason, half of the male cast of characters from this movie is in love with her. Then she falls in love with some pale, sparkling guy that claims to be a vampire. And a lot of irrelevant and boring things happen until the predictable and corny ending. It is just bland and boring. Unspeakably boring.
But what is the name of the movie this person left a 1-star review for? Come on, you must know it from now. If you don't know it from that, you definitely haven't seen the film. Yeah. Hello to Leonardo, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing the 1-star movie review game. What is the name of the movie that these people absolutely despise? The command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Hello to Carolyn, who's just joined also. We're playing the 1-star movie review game. What is the name of the movie that these people have left a 1-star review for? You can make a guess at any point. Listen, there's nothing to lose because there's nothing to gain. There's no prize. It's just a fun little game to wake you up this morning and to distract you from the sound of producer Will's really noisy chair. Good morning to Jane as well, who's just joined. We're playing the 1-star movie review game. There is one more review left to read. This is another review that another separate person of the World Wide Web left for this film. But what is the film? We've made it dead easy. Can we make it easier? Yes, I can. Yeah. Here we go. Bland is the perfect word to use with everything about this movie. Bland acting, bland story, bland dialogue, bland direction, bland cinematography, bland romance, bland effects. I mean, they're using this word.
I think it's pretty bland.
Bland action. Anyway, here we go. Everything is bland about it. Then, of course, there is a sparkling vampire skin. It really is the stupidest thing ever. How is he supposed to pass as a strong vampire if he has sparkle skin? Why not make it be when he is in the light, his true evil form is revealed or something like that? Who's wrote this? Oh, yeah, because girls like jewelry, so they love guys with sparkle skin. What is the name of the movie? I mean, it's such a sexist thing to say.
Yeah.
It was released in 2008. Listen, we're going to basically spell it out for you now because it starred Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, come on, make a guess, and Billy Burke. Got 5.3 on IMDb. What is the name of the movie? Did you like this movie?
Would we say liked?
I liked it.
Wouldn't.
Yeah,
Did you read the books? Oh, there's books.
Yes, I did.
By the way, there's books, everybody.
And I love the books.
I've read all the books. And I've seen all the movies. Because it came out when I was like an angsty teenager, is when all of the books and everything, when it was really popular. So
hello to Steve, who just joined the stream. Well, we're just playing the 1-star movie review game, Steve. It's about vampires who sparkle, and it starred Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. Make a guess, Steve.
Because there's so many different movies about sparkly vampires that fall in love, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. So if you know which one it could be,
make it easier. I apologise. I loved it. I did love it, but it is cheesy, and there is some awful acting in it. But I love it. I do
bad.
love it.
It's like
listen,
it's definitely a guilty pleasure watch. Like you don't want to tell people that you've been watching it.
No, it's very, very guilty pleasure. I can tell you the movie in question was, of course, Producer Will.
It was Twilight.
Yes, of course it was Twilight. Edward Cullen. Here's the synopsis. When Bella Swan moves to a small town in the Pacific Northwest, she falls in love with Edward Cullen, a mysterious classmate who reveals himself to be a 108-year-old vampire. Should go for someone his own age.
Bit of an age gap, isn't it?
Bit of an age gap, yeah. 90-odd year age gap. I like the way it was shot. I like the dark. I like rain.
Yeah.
I like those sort of things.
I do like this. The Forks, Indiana is where it's called. Don't ask me why I know so
it.
much about Twilight. But yeah. Lots of pretty people in it.
I don't know why we weren't cast, Will, because we're clearly attractive.
It might have been because I was 16. Not even, maybe even 15.
There we go. Good morning. Hello to Maddie, who's just joined the stream. It is now time for our news section stories. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. If you are joining us this morning, lovely Allyson is in London, but she will be back Monday. So the beautiful producer Will is stepping in for her today. News stories from around the world. Listen, we're not going to talk about current stuff that's happening, as in politics and things, because it's all slightly depressing and horrible. So we thought we'd bring you the light-hearted news from around the world, such as border authorities who have found 52 reptiles hidden in a man's clothing.
Do you think this is What's-Her-Face's housemate?
Oh, there's a
Do you think
picture.
this is Lizzie's neighbour?
Don't put the picture up because it's too early to see all these snakes.
Do you not want to see it?
I don't think people at home. It's far too early to show this picture.
Okay.
If you were Indiana Jones, you'd be like, please don't show this picture of snakes now, Will. So in San Diego, love San Diego, by the way. Beautiful place. A man tried to sliver, see what they did there, past the US border agents in California. He had 52 lizards and snakes hidden in his clothing. In his clothing, not like in a bag, in his clothing. So the man was driving a truck when he arrived at the border crossing with Mexico on February 25th. He was pulled aside for additional inspection, probably because he could see his clothing moving.
Yeah.
And they found 52 live reptiles tied up in small bags, which were concealed in the man's jacket. Get this, pants pockets and a groin area. Dangerous.
Groin area.
9 snakes, 43 horned lizards were seized. Some of the species are considered endangered. So, I mean, I wonder why they were trying to get them across, like to sell them, I guess, because they're endangered species. Or
Yeah, maybe. But don't put them, not in your clothes. That's so many.
Oh, it's making me itch. Honestly, my nose is itching.
I know. It literally makes your skin crawl, doesn't it?
Yeah. 30-year-old man
heavy.
was arrested. That's not what I'd be worried about. If I've got a horned lizard next to your nether regions, it's
they're only
questionable.
little though.
The snakes, 9 snakes, big snakes as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't look little in this picture. Anyway, if you want to see it, just Google
little,
AP
like
News.
dragon things though. Yeah.
Because it is I don't want to put that on you first thing in the morning.
No, it's a bit much. It's very creepy.
Yeah, I mean, 52. Oh, it's making me itch. Honestly, I'm itching. 52 of them.
Would you have a pet snake? Would you keep a pet snake?
No, because you have to feed it like live. I'm a vegetarian. Yeah. I don't eat meat, and I would hate the thought of feeding it like mice. And no. Would you?
I just can't. Like, your pets are supposed to be like cuddly.
No, some people say they're very good company.
I just can't imagine them being like affectionate in the way that like a dog or a cat is.
No, if you're looking for affection, you don't get a snake, do you? You don't get a snake.
It's not a good idea. If you have a pet snake, let me know. I'm interested to know what they're like. What's a good name for a pet snake? Simon. With 5 S's at the front. Yeah.
Simon.
Can you spell that for me, please? Yes, S. Simon.
There we go. Good morning. We are talking the news stories this morning on the Hayley and Will show today. And a penguin escaped a zoo and it was been wandering around the Budapest streets. And quite possibly the cutest image I've ever seen all week is a police officer talking to a tiny little penguin on the streets of Budapest.
Excuse me, sir. You appear to have got lost from the zoo?
Yeah. On March the 9th, Hungarian police say officers captured a penguin wandering around in the morning in central Budapest. Budapest police say the penguin was spotted in the early hours, wandering the streets. It was wrapped in a blanket, handed back over to the Metropolitan Zoo and Botanical Gardens. There's a picture of the officers with the penguin, bless him. The zoo said the penguin is named Sanyika, 6 months old, extremely curious. Penguins apparently are really, really curious, and at 4 to 6 months of age, they try and explore their environment as much as possible. And this penguin got out of the outdoor enclosure and wandered out the zoo. So what they've had to do is they've had to put CCTV into the installed, and that's like Big Brother for penguins now. They get to keep an eye on them. Yeah, see where. I mean,
he was just exploring. Like, I'm sure Budapest is a beautiful part of the world. Like, he just wanted to see it.
Done a little bit of sightseeing, checking out the sights.
It's giving me strong, the penguins of Madagascar.
Madagascar. You sound like a proper posh English student. I've been travelling to Madagascar.
I went to Madagascar on my gap year.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. They're like have you seen Madagascar the movie? Like, I don't. You might not have done.
No. I do. I know what it is though. I like to move it.
Basically, basically the penguins in that are like they're like always trying to break out and stuff like that. So that's what it reminded me.
There we go. Penguins are adorable. We do like them. I prefer stories about penguins than snakes. Well, just bear that in mind.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try and bear
There was a story about smuggling penguins. I mean, smuggling anything, not a good thing, but there you go.
Kate Cocker says, who's on
Yes.
next, says that it's impossible to look at a picture of a penguin and be angry.
I think she's very true there. I think she's very true.
Right.
Speaking of animals, there's an animal
theme. A lot of animal stories in today's news.
There is a lot of animal stories. No more emotional support peacocks, because they're cracking down on service animals on planes, and a lot of people have been using. Do you know what? People have been misusing this. So people genuinely need support animals to come with them on flights, yeah? But people have been abusing that and have been sort of saying, oh, this is a support animal, when it's not, so they don't have to pay for their pet to come on the plane with them. So they're really cracking down on it. So emotional in the past has been emotional support cats, pigs, miniature horse on a plane. Miniature horse.
It's heavy.
Great film, that. Miniature horse on a plane. The new Samuel L. Jackson film. But yeah, the federal government is enacting a new rule restricting the type of service animals allowed on commercial airline flights, allowing only dogs that meet specific training criteria. I was on a flight once and there was an emotional support dog next to me, and it was beautiful. I was so well trained. It just sat under the seat. It was no bother.
Yeah.
Really, that's cute. Really good. Yeah.
But you're not allowed to, if you're out and about, like if you have a seeing eye dog or anything like an emotional support dog, you're not allowed to pet them because they're like at work. And that makes me sad because I want to pet the dogs. No,
she did let me pet him. But it's probably because I said, can I pet your dog?
Can I pet your dog, please?
And they must get so fed up of that. But yeah, they're working. The new Department of Transportation rule is in response to a growing backlash in recent years to airline passengers trying to bring all sorts of wild and outlandish pets onto planes. And we spoke about this before, the woman who tried to bring an emotional support peacock on board a United Airlines flight in 2018. The comfort turkey that was actually allowed to fly on Delta Airlines back in 2016.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
It is. Peacock. I mean, yeah, we did a story once about a woman who brought on a tray of shellfish and lobsters, didn't we, on a plane?
Yeah.
Stuff people get away with when we're not even allowed to go like 1 pound overweight on your suitcase is unreal.
They were for eating though. It reminded me, talking about dogs that have jobs.
Go on, tell us.
There was a story earlier in the week about a puppy that was hired at a courthouse in Maine. It was like their emotional support puppy. It was like his full-time job. I'm obsessed with animals that have jobs, okay?
Do you know, speaking of the airline, sorry, this isn't related to animals in any way, Will, but I need to bring this up because it was really upsetting. I flew on an airline in America. I won't say the name of them because I would like to fly with them again in the future. But the air stewardess wasn't the most friendly. And she said, what do you want? I said, like a drink. When they come around the hot drinks, I was like, coffee. And she had 2 cups in her hand and she went, what did you want again? And I said, coffee. And she put her nose like fully in the cup, Will, fully in. And she sniffed it. And she went, yeah, that's coffee. And handed it me. And the tip of her nose was wet from touching my coffee. And I couldn't. So then I had a full cup of coffee on my tray that I was like, I cannot touch that now. That is absolutely vile.
That's
there you go. Let us know about poor service. Yeah, go on.
Can I show you this?
What are you showing me?
It's my new favorite Twitter account. It's called Cats with Jobs.
Cats with Jobs.
Cats with Jobs.
Let's have a look. I mean, are they actually jobs, or are they just people who put their pets sort of?
Hayley, these are hard-working members of society. That one, like this one's working on a spreadsheet.
There's a cat in front of a computer there. Busy.
Cats with Jobs. It's my favorite thing. That one's clearly very upset about something. This one's just opened its store. There's a lot going on. Cats with Jobs.
Cats with Jobs on Twitter. Check it out if you like to look at pictures of animals been placed in front of computer
they're
screens.
working, Hayley.
Okay, Will. Hey, Will. I don't suppose you've got a bit of story where I can fill some time and go and refill my coffee. Have you, Will?
Sure. Okay. Thanks, Hayley. This is our first and only non-animal story of the day, which breaks my heart, but there's only so many weird news stories that you can get. And this one is about the world's longest car. Okay. It's in, I don't know where it is, somewhere. But somewhere in the US, obviously. It's the world's longest car. It's over 100 feet long, which is crazy. And it's been restored. So they made it a long time ago, and then it was just sat in like a garage somewhere getting rusty. But now they've restored it and it's back. So it's 100 feet and 1.5 inches long. So it holds the world record for the longest car. It's the Super Limousine. It's known as the American Dream. It's originally built in 1986 by this guy called Jay. And when he first built it, it only measured 60 feet. But then later he extended it to over 100 feet long. So he could get the world record for the longest car. It's a pretty famous car. It's been in like a bunch of films, it's been in movies and stuff all over the place. But then it ended up in this warehouse in New Jersey for a couple of years. But then they decided to take on the task of restoring it. This guy called, what's his name? Anyway, he decided to Michael Manning, that's his name. He said, I found the car at a auto body shop in New Jersey, and it was just like all run down and covered in graffiti, and the windows were broken, the tires were flat. But he wanted to restore it. He said it was expensive, and he ran into a bunch of problems whilst he was taking on the quite big job of restoring this 100-foot car. And now now it's part of a museum in Florida. So if you get down in Florida, go and check it out. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's not. He said the guy who restored it, Michael Manning. He said you really couldn't put it on the road because it's too long. I mean, yeah, it's 100 feet or 1.5 inches. Really, it was built to be put on display. So would we call it a waste of time and money? I don't know. But a 100-foot car that you can't drive. What's the point? And the inside of it is really boring.
You could live in it if it's 100 foot.
You could lie down in it, that's for sure.
You could lie down, yeah. That's an issue I have with my cars. Thanks, Will.
And it does have a hot tub and a jacuzzi. No. It has a jacuzzi and a helipad at the end of it.
Of course it does. What car doesn't need a helipad?
There is a video of them landing I'm not going to play it. There is a video of them landing a helicopter on the.
Yeah, imagine turning a corner in that car.
You couldn't really. I don't even think it would. I think it would just.
Imagine if that was. You wouldn't be able to get a car parking space.
No.
Imagine that like really sticking out.
Yeah. Have you heard about the wheels versus doors debate, Hayley?
No, Will. Tell me more.
Tell me
more. Like, how is the debate?
The debate is, are there more wheels in the world or are there more doors in the world?
On cars?
No. In the world.
Who's having this debate? People with too much time on their hands.
Everybody, Hayley. That's who.
No one's having this debate.
Hayley, everybody's having this debate. I bet you if I go on Twitter right now, I bet it's trending. I'm going to
Will,
find out. What do you think?
I do
need you to
worry
weigh
about
in.
how you're filling your time.
I
I tell you what I think,
it.
Will. I feel like I've got bigger things to finish on Netflix than having this debate about wheels and cars. But hello, good morning. If you would like to get involved in Will's fictitious debate on wheels and car doors, and let us know.
Very
hello
important.
to Tom, who's just joined the stream. Listen, this is the Hayley and Will show today. Allyson is in London. She's back Monday. But now it is time for Doug's Riddle of the Day. Earlier in the day, regular listener of the show, OG, Doug, every day he said, can I send you a riddle every day? And I was like, do you know what, Doug, we need the content. Yeah, absolutely, go for it. Today, this is Doug's riddle. Now, Doug, I hope this is your riddle and not a statement.
Yeah.
Because what came through earlier is, what kind of jacket smells the worst? So I hope that's the riddle. I'll tell you what kind of jacket smells the worst. Here's my guess. By the way, if you'd like to guess the answer to Doug's riddle, do so now. If you're watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is name your device. That begins with an A. I can't say a name. She starts chatting. Followed by the word say, followed by your answer to Doug's riddle. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. Or if you're on YouTube, just type in the box below. Here we go. What kind of jacket smells the worst? Is it, right, when you leave your jacket in the kitchen and your mum's cooked fish and it gets in the seam?
That's bad.
Gets in the seam. That's the kind of jacket that smells bad.
Or like a jacket made entirely of Gouda. That would smell pretty bad.
What is that the riddle? Doug, are you listening? Is that the right? Are we reading it out correctly? What kind of jacket smells the worst? Potato? It doesn't smell bad though, jacket potato.
Oh, no, it smells great. Or like, you know, when it's kind of like early to mid-spring, okay, and you don't really know whether you need to wear like a hoodie and a jacket or like just a jumper or whatever. So then you put on too many layers and then you get really sweaty because it's too hot outside. So is it that jacket?
I mean, these are very niche answers to a riddle.
It's probably not
if Jigsaw had given this riddle, I don't think he'd accept these answers. What kind of jacket smells the worst is Doug's riddle. Doug, can you let us know the answer? Or if you know the answer, you are listening and know the answer to Doug's riddle, let us know now. You know the ways. If you're watching on an Echo show, name your device, words say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv. Just waiting for Doug's riddle of the day to come through. By the way, while we're waiting, shall I tell everyone else what's coming up in the next hour of the show?
Could you please? That would be really great. Thanks.
Coming up in the next hour, right here on the Hayley and Will show this Friday, we are going to be doing a real or fake world records. World records from around the world, but are they real or has producer Will just made them up? We're going to be talking about retro foods from your childhood, and we're going to end the show on a game of true or false, as well as speaking to the lovely Kate Cocker. That's all coming up right here.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Thank you for joining us if you are this morning. Lovely Allyson isn't with us this morning, so producer Will is stepping in and hosting the show with me. Will, what are you laughing at?
Okay. Are you going to be mad at me if I revisit the whole wheels and doors thing?
Oh, okay.
Really quickly. Okay.
Here's
a Twitter poll that 200,000 people have voted on, and everybody's saying wheels.
So, just recap what the...
My mate and I are having this is a tweet from a couple of weeks ago, and since then it's gone viral. My mate and I are having the stupidest debate. Do you think there are more doors or wheels in the world? 53% of 200,000 have voted for wheels.
Yeah.
Which I think is the correct answer.
Well, it's got to be, because some doors are only two doors. Two-door cars.
Yeah, we're not just talking about cars, though.
What are you talking
it's like
about?
in all of the world. So, like, the wheel on my mouse, that's a wheel. There's no door on my mouse.
Okay.
The wheel of...
On the bus.
Yeah.
They go round and round.
They do. And Lego, look, this tweet, Lego makes 381 million tires a year. Lego is the biggest manufacturer of tires in the world, so it's got to be wheels. If your team doors, get out.
There you go. Wheels or doors. I mean, yeah, you're very passionate about the debate. Oh, we've lost 2 people since you started talking. Good morning. Welcome to the Hayley and Will show this morning. Hello to Correct from New York, who's just joined us. You've joined us at the right moment. Producer Will was talking about the national debate about are there more wheels in the world or are there more doors? International. Getting very, very passionate about this, Will.
Wheels or doors? It's a big thing. You'll be sorry.
Doug, are you still with us, Doug? Let us know what the answer to your riddle was today. But we're going to crack on now, playing a game of real or fake world records. Producer Will, tell us more.
Okay,
Tell us more.
So I've just told you about the world's longest car, which is 100 feet and 1.5 inches long. And I didn't think there would be a world record for the world's longest car because that's really weird. So what I've done is I've invented this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out some world records, and I need you to tell me if they're real world records or if I've just made them up.
Okay.
Okay? So, play along at home. So, is there a world record for the most apples held in your own mouth and cut by a chainsaw in 1 minute?
By the way, Sheila's just joined us. Sheila,
Sheila.
if you're wondering what's going on, as producer Will is talking about, sawing apples with chainsaws, we're playing real or fake world records. Are these real, genuine world records in the Guinness World Book of Records? Or has producer Will just made them up to trick us? Make a guess. Let us know. What was that one again, Will?
Is there a world record for most apples held in own mouth and cut by a chainsaw in 1 minute? There's a lot of components to that.
Yeah, I think there is. There's a lot of chainsawy world records, which is quite scary. Yeah, it really is. It is, really is.
Chop your nose off. If it was me, my nose is longer than an apple, so I'd cut my nose off.
It is. Yeah, we'd have to put the apples on the end of your nose. Is there a world record for that number of apples balanced on a nose? Probably is.
Maybe.
But let us know, is that a real world record or a fake world record? Producer Will, just say it one more time.
Most apples held in own mouth and cut by a chainsaw in 1 minute.
I think that's a real world record. What do you think? If you are listening at home, let us know. Do you think it's a real world record? Are you the world record holder for that?
I'd be very impressed.
We should do that one day. We should speak to some world record holders on the show.
I like weird ones, though.
Yeah, weird ones. Obviously, not like ones like, I can...
Hayley, you think it's real. How many apples do you think it is?
In 1 person, 6.
Okay, good guess.
That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah.
A minute, though. A minute's longer than you think. Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Most apples held in own mouth and cut by a chainsaw in 1 minute is real.
Of course it is.
Obviously. It's 8.
Oh, wow.
I know.
How do you discover you've got these talents? Like,
how do you
go? Do you know what? I'm going to break a world record today for... There's apples there in the fruit bowl. I've got a chainsaw. Let's put them together, see what we get.
And like, it's one thing to break a world record like that already exists, but some of these are like set for the first time. Like, how do you do that? Okay, Hayley.
Yes, Will.
Is there a world record for most piercings in a lifetime?
Oh, I reckon there is.
Okay.
There must be. There's a lot of people who are obsessed with piercings. It's like tattoos. They become addictive, don't they, to people?
Yeah, once you get one, you want more.
Care
to venture a guess about how many you think it might be?
Oh, God. 1,000 piercings.
You think 1,000? Okay. Is it real or have I just made it up? Most piercings in a lifetime. If you think you know, and you can see me and Hayley looking gorgeous.
Looking very red, producer Will, this morning under those lights. I'm worried that you're so pale, Will, by the end. Under the show lights, you're going to come get 3rd-degree burns.
No, I'm going to get a tan. I'm secretly doing the show from inside a sunbed.
What we need to do, if you're watching on an Echo show, we can see Will getting gradually more and more red as the show goes on. The command to give is the name of your device, followed by the magic word say, followed by true, real, or fake. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, I can see a few of you are, go to backchannel.tv, type your answer there. Or if you're watching on YouTube, just type in the box below. It will all come through to us one way or the other. Producer Will, tell us one more time what the real record or fake record.
Real or fake? Most piercings in a lifetime. Is that a real Guinness Book of World Records record, or have you just made it up?
I think it's real. Although in a lifetime now, I think it could just be most piercings at one time in a lifetime. Tell us, Will. Put me
Okay,
out for a misery.
it was indeed real. You were correct. 4,225.
Oh, I hope they
It's a
don't drink
lot.
a glass of water and they take
It
the
would just go-
piercings out. It'd be like a colander. It'd be like running water through a colander.
Why? There's a joke about that, about skeletons.
Have you ever had a piercing?
No, nothing. Not even my ears, no nothing.
Yeah,
Maybe
I've
I'll
got
get
my
one
ears
though.
done. But yeah, I don't tend to wear earrings much. Good morning. We're playing real or fake world records. Do you hold a world record, by the way? There's loads of world records out there. If you are a world record holder, let us know. The command to give your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Nothing. Is there a world record for the largest collection of kettles?
Yes, it would not surprise me.
Okay. Largest collection of kettles.
Or it
Is
might be
that-
one of your tricky questions where it's like, actually, it's toasters. Is it going to be something like that?
I couldn't possibly tell you that, Haley.
Yeah, it's going to be something like that.
I can't believe you think I would try and trick you in that way. Largest collection of kettles. Is that real or is that a fake Guinness Book of World Records?
I think it's real. It's easy to do. Collect a kettle. But how many? How many did they collect? Hello to Christian who's just joined the stream, by the way. We're playing real or fake world records. Are these real, genuine world record titles, or has producer Will just made them up? Real or fake? What was the one again, Will?
The largest collection of kettles. Does somebody hold the world record for the largest collection of kettles?
Yes, I'm going to go real.
I googled the answer to Doug's riddle, by the way.
Yes.
Do you want to know what it is?
I do, because Doug's dropped off the stream, so let's find out. The riddle was, by the way, what kind of jacket smells the worst? I said when you leave your jacket in a room when someone's cooking fish.
You couldn't. It's more of a. I don't really want to call it a joke, but it's not really a riddle either.
Okay, go on.
It's a windbreaker.
What kind of jacket smells the worst? It is a joke, isn't it?
I mean, sure.
It's not a riddle, Doug.
Okay, largest collection of kettles. Haley.
Yes.
Haley.
Yes.
It is fake.
Go on.
But there is one for the largest collection of toasters.
I knew it. I knew you were going to do that, Will.
You looked at it.
knew
You
it.
scored down.
I
1,284. 1,284. That's how many toasters
So,
that one guy
listen,
has.
no one needs that amount of toast.
Like, how
I
much
wanna do
bread
a
have you
work.
got, my guy?
Yeah. And also, you have to get them electrically tested every couple of years. Hello to Tan, who's joined the stream, by the way. We're currently playing, are these real, genuine world records, or are they fake? Has producer Will just made them up like he did with that one? Give us another one, Will. Give us another one.
Longest time to juggle 10 apples.
Real.
There's a lot of apple-based world records.
Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like there's a theme.
10, though. 10's a lot of apples.
It is. It is a lot.
They only
of
come in
apples.
packs of 5.
You can buy that twice. I can juggle 3 things at once, and that is a chore.
Are you good at it?
No.
Okay.
I was going to offer. Do you know what? I was just looking around my office.
Do you have any like socks or anything that you can?
I know. I was going to run downstairs and get some of my daughter's toys to juggle. And I thought, Hayley, we're on air. Let's keep it professional.
What is it? Longest time to juggle 10 apples. How long can you juggle for though? With
About
3 things.
2 seconds.
I can't juggle.
Technically, it's not juggling. It's just throwing things up in the air and watching them fall.
Dropping. It's just dropping.
It's just dropping. Yeah. Let us know the answer, please, Will.
It's fake. But
Go on, 6 apples or something like that.
No. It's fake. But there is a world record for the fastest time to cut 5 apples in the air with a sword.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Do you know what I'm going to do, producer Will?
What are you going to do?
You tell us about the next record. I'm going to go and get something to juggle.
Okay. Bye. The longest. So, is this a real or is this a fake Guinness Book of World Record? The longest distance to keeping a table lifted with your teeth. Longest distance keeping a table lifted with your teeth. Is that a real world record or have I just made it up? If you think you know, and you can see me with my weird green halo from my green screen, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by, Will, I think you've just made it up. I think you're talking rubbish. or you can go to backchannel.tv. Once again, the longest distance keeping a table lifted with your teeth. Is that real or is that fake? Hayley's going to juggle for us.
I think that's real. Apologies if you're on an Echo show, audio only. You can't see this immense skill that's about to take place.
Come on.
Okay, so got 3 pairs of my daughter's socks, okay?
Good.
I'm going back. I'm sitting back. You ready? Let's see how long I can juggle with children's socks on Backchannel 4. I need some background music. Play me some background music.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Ah. Not
2
pretty
seconds.
good.
It was bad.
Pretty
It wasn't
good.
bad. There we go.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Amazing.
is this
Well done.
entertainment? Yes, it is.
I was thoroughly entertained. Hayley, so you could juggle. You've got one of those horn things. Did you? Have you actually been to clown college?
No, but well, listen, right. I did a contemporary art degree, and we actually had
Is that posh talk for clown college?
Yeah, but basically, I got it. The degree actually dissolved. That's how useful it was. But we had a guy come in who taught us how to juggle, of course. And my mum was worried it was a waste of money. This degree. He was laughing now. Anyway.
Nobody at your shows, Hayley. Okay, longest distance keeping a table lifted with teeth. Is that real or is that a fake Guinness Book of World Record?
That's real. I'm sure I've seen someone do that.
It is real. George Christian from Luxembourg ran 38 feet and 8 inches whilst carrying a 26-pound table in his teeth, and there was a 110-pound woman sitting on the table.
Have you got? I want to see evidence of this. Is there a video?
There is a picture, and if you give me 10 seconds, I'll bring it up for you.
Yeah, and someone sat on the table adds a whole new element to it. Also, how great are it? How strong are his teeth? He could definitely chew through a steak.
Yeah, but it can't be. I don't think your dentist would be very impressed with you.
Doug said he's back. Doug, we're talking about Guinness World Book of Records. Also, Doug, we had to Google your riddle because you weren't there. Windbreaker. Windbreaker. Is the answer.
Here he is.
Wow. So, Doug, so we talked about world records, and to tell us what this world record is.
So this is the world record for the longest distance keeping a table lifted with your teeth. Okay, so this is the fella that did it. Fella means man in British. He's called Georges Christensen. He's from Luxembourg. He ran 38 feet and 8 inches whilst carrying a 26-pound table. So the table on its own weighs 26 pounds. And the woman weighs 110 pounds and she sat on the table. And she's got a glass of wine, which you would.
How did he discover that he can do that? Just one day, bored. I'm going to lift this table with my teeth. All right, you sit on it, babe. Let's see if we can do it. Unusual talents. Doug has said the riddle was right. Thank you, Doug. We're playing real or fake world records. And then after that, I think we're going to crack on with a game of true or false, Will. Wow. We're going to talk to Kate Cocker as well. Sheila said, I love the question. Mad, isn't it, Sheila? Go on, give us another world record, please. Doug.
Okay.
Doug.
I know it's difficult to get all the producers of this show mixed up, Hayley, but come on. Is there a world record for the longest mustache?
I think, yes, there is.
Okay. How long do you think the longest mustache is?
Dead long. Is that our answer you can accept?
Dead
long.
Yeah, dead.
I can imagine there is. There's always ones for like longest beards, isn't there?
Yeah.
So there must be a moustache one.
The grossest one is the longest fingernails.
Yeah, no, not for me.
Okay, let me know what you think. Is there a world record for longest moustache, or have I just made it up? If you think you know, say the name of your device. I'm going to call her Eliza, followed by the word say, followed by, Will, you're just making stuff up. Or, followed by Will, of course that's a real world record.
Got to be real, hasn't it? World's longest moustache. It's a very easy one.
I can't grow a moustache because I'm too blonde.
I am. Do you just get like patchy fluff?
What? Sometimes it comes in a bit ginger. There's a dormant ginger gene in my family. So if I try and grow a beard, it comes out all orange. So I like to say clean shaven.
Shaven. Good morning. True or false? True or false? It's coming up shortly. We're currently playing real world record or fake world record. Let us know.
Okay. It's real. Of course it's real. 14 feet.
How
14
big?
feet.
Have you got a picture of it? Can we see
I
it?
can do.
Let us. I like to look. There's a lot of maintenance, that isn't it? That's why I shave
Yeah.
mine off.
Like that. Yeah, that's why. That's like 2 of me. No way.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. If I'm
Is it?
6 foot, 2 of me would be 12 foot, and that's longer.
Wow, 2 producer Wills on under your nose. He's going to get a picture of world records for the longest moustache was 14 feet. Producer Will's currently furiously trying to get a picture up of it.
Clicking.
We're going to be talking to Kate Cocker shortly. Yeah, she's standing in for Liv this week. So she's here. We're going to have a little handover with her later, find out what's coming up. You got the picture, Will?
Here is the longest moustache.
Oh, my days. So if you can't see this, it's like it's wrapped around his arms.
He's got both at like a right angle, like he's about to do the YMCA, and his mustache. It starts all bushy until it gets to about like the end of his chin, and then it goes into like
rope like mustache.
Yeah, almost like plaits or like dreadlocks, and then it's wrapped like 4 times around each arm, and then he's holding the end of it in his hands.
Yeah, do you know what? If you had a moustache that long, it would make. I mean, that'd get caught in some car doors, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you couldn't eat soup.
You definitely couldn't eat soup. The big problems. Hello to Alyssa's just joined the stream. We're currently playing. Is this a real Guinness World Book of Records, or is it a fake world record? Let's do one more, Will, and then we'll crack on with the game of true or false. I think.
Okay, Hayley, is there a world record for the fastest half marathon dressed as a police officer? Fastest half marathon dressed as a police officer. Is that real or fake?
I think it'll be like, there is a record for the fastest half marathon, but dressed as a dinosaur. I think you're trying to trick me with this.
Do you?
Yes.
That's what you think.
By the way, I'm still really upset because my running app told me. Doug says he thinks that's real.
Okay.
My running app told me my run was really poor the other day, and I only did half a 5K.
Just delete the app then. That's what
I have. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That's
you showed that app, Hayley.
I did. I showed them who was right. Real or fake? Go on, tell us, Will.
Fastest half marathon dressed as a police officer. Is it real or is it fake? What do you think?
Fake.
You think it's
Doug
fake?
Doug thinks real.
You think I'm trying to trick you? Do you want the answer?
Yes.
It is fake.
Go on.
There is a world record for the fastest half marathon dressed as a zookeeper.
Hey!
Obviously. 2 hours, 4 minutes and 46 seconds, because I know you were wondering.
Do you know what? And the amount of stories about animals that have escaped the zoo that you give us every week, Will, there's a theme there.
Maybe I need to retrain. Also, that game is really hard to prep because there is literally a world record for everything. Google, you put it into you go on the website and you search for world record most chainsaws juggled with your feet in an hour. And here's 50,000 results. I'm like, okay.
One day we will break a world record on the Hayley and Allyson show. Maybe for number of minutes Allyson goes without yawning, or the number of the minutes that I go without mentioning the gym.
Yeah.
Or the number of minutes that producer Will doesn't look like a piece of ham because of his red lights in his room.
No. There's a world record for most M&Ms eaten blindfolded with chopsticks in a minute.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be?
And I think that one would be a good one to try and break.
Yeah, we can maybe try that. Allyson said she's good with chopsticks, so maybe we'll do that one day.
Let's try
it. Doug has said Hayley goes first today on true or false. Hey, listen, let's crack on. We're going to play true or false now. Our favourite part of the show, and yours, judging by the response. What's going to happen is myself and producer Will, who's prepped the question, so pretty unfair if you ask me. But what's going to happen is myself and producer Will are going to go head to head in a game, a competitive true or false. It's competitive because I hate to lose. We'd love you to take part. I will put you on the official score sheet. No pressure.
That's worse than Allyson's.
No pressure.
Literally the back of an envelope.
It's a piece of paper. Take part. Just a fun game. And I will write you a song today because Allison's not here. I will write and sing you a song if you win. I know. It might take some time.
Let's have the sting.
True or false? Get involved. If you would like to make a guess and you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guesses in there. If you're watching on YouTube, type in the comments box below. If you live near myself or producer Will, just shout through our letterbox your answer. Loads of ways to get involved. Listen, there's no pressure, because there is no prize. It's just a fun game to wake you up this morning. Although you will win a prize that money can't buy if you take part, which is myself writing a song for you at the end of the show. And money can't buy because no one would pay for it.
Nobody would want to, really.
Nobody would.
Can
so
I
get involved.
That happen?
You can. Let's see how much I'm worth not singing. Take it in turns. Let's get involved. Can I go first then?
Yeah, you can. Hayley, how long have I got to get my answers in?
You have got 90 seconds to get your answers in if you're listening or watching at home. What's going to happen is we're going to play 90 seconds worth of ambient music that myself and producer will bop along to. When the music ends, if you haven't got your answer in by then, unfortunately, we cannot accept it. I mean, I probably will accept it, to be honest with you, because I'm quite weak.
We're a bit soft.
And we're a bit soft. So this is why we don't host mainstream shows. So, producer Will.
Oh, you can have the Audi anyway. Okay, question number 1. True or false? The Roman numeral for the number 1400 is MCD. Is that true or is that false? In Roman numerals, the number 1400 is MCD.
I mean, I know it was around in Roman times, but I can't remember that.
Okay, well,
I don't know. True. I don't know.
Okay, Hayley saying true. Here's the music.
Get your answers in now, by the way.
I'm gonna put some drums at the start of the music, so it's a bit more dramatic.
The Roman numerals. I mean, tell us the question again. Sheila saying true.
In Roman numerals, the number 1400 is MCD. Doug, what do you think? Steve has said true. Hi, Steve. Thanks for getting involved. Sheila said true. MCD.
I'm glad they're saying true. I'm glad Steve and Sheila are saying true. It makes me think I've got it right. I don't know Roman numerals very well.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, we've got numbers. Why are you trying to do letters as well?
Doug says true as well. Tim, are you with us Friday? Usually Tim pops up out of the ether.
I love that everybody's here for true and false.
It's favourite part of the show.
People like it.
Yeah. The question one more time, Will.
The number in Roman numerals, the number 1400 is MCD. Is that true or is that false? You've got about 10 seconds left to get your answers in. Doug has said true. Sheila said true, and Steve said true. I'm happy to reveal to you all that it is true.
Hey!
MCD 1400.
So Sheila gets a point, Steve gets a point, Doug gets a point, and I get a point more importantly. Yes, well done everybody. We're all winners today. Here is the second question. Get your answers ready. You need to answer really quickly, Doug. And then Doug. Doug is such a huge part of the show. Hello to Alec, by the way, who's joined the stream. Alec, we're currently playing competitive true or false. If you'd like to get involved, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answers there. We'll put you on the official score sheet. There is no pressure because there is no prize, Alec. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Just a bit of fun this Friday. Here we go. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. True or false, Will?
Say it again.
Brontophobia. Bronto. Phobia. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. True or false?
Nah, no way. I'm going with false.
Let us know your answers. Get them in now. You've got 90 seconds until the music ends.
Brontophobia is the fear of broccoli.
So it's not. The question is, brontophobia is the fear of thunder. True or false?
Because if it was thunder, it would have
Let
like
me
a
tell people, Will. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. True or false? If you're watching on an Echo show, you can see producer Will's really annoyed at me for shouting home. The command is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. If you're on YouTube, type your guess in there. One more time, then you can tell us your theory, Will. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. True or false? Steve saying true. One, Will.
Just remember who runs this show, Hayley.
Who runs
I've
the
got
show?
all the buttons here.
Will.
Girls. If it was thunder, it would have a more thundery name, like Thunderophobia.
Sheila's saying true. Steve's saying true.
Well, this is not filling me with confidence, you guys.
It's not looking good for you, Will.
It's not going great. Doug's on my side. Doug said false. Thanks, Doug.
Grasspuddle's got in touch. Brontophobia is going in the song. Oh no! But Grasspuddle, you have to make a guess for me to write it in the song. You've not made a guess. There we go. You got your 90 seconds in. So far in that, I had answers from Steve, Sheila, and Doug. Steve said true. Sheila said true. Doug said false. And producer Will said false. The question was, brontophobia is the fear of thunder. Sheila and Steve, you both get a point because it is indeed true. Brontophobia is the fear of thunder. Apologies, Doug, you don't get a point, and neither does producer Will. Hello to Charlotte and Anonymous who've joined the stream. If you'd like to get involved, we're currently playing True or False. Dead easy to get involved. I can put you on the official score sheet. It's no glamour, it's just a piece of paper. The command to give your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, I can see producer Will looking really annoyed he got that wrong, is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by true or false. It is as easy as that. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your guess in there. We're playing true or false. It's competitive because I hate to lose. And it's a good job because I'm winning at the minute, Will.
Isn't Brontosaurus a type of dinosaur?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes, I am.
Hayley, everybody else.
Yes, Will.
Buenos Aires is the capital of Brazil. Is that true or is that false?
Say it again.
Buenos Aires is the capital of Brazil. Is that true or is that false?
I'm going to go false. Start the music, Will.
Was that allowed?
Got 90 seconds. You've got 90 seconds to get your answers in. Charlotte says, I like your shirt. I presume that's to you, Will. It's got a little rose on it.
Got a little flower on it. It's one of my favourite ones.
Get your answers in now. You got until the music ends. Steve says false. I said false as well. What was the question again, Will?
Buenos Aires is the capital of Brazil. Is that true or is that false? Charlotte's saying false. Charlotte, thank you for playing along. Grasspuddle, you're saying false on YouTube. How good is everybody's geography? Everybody's going with false so far.
Adding you to the score sheet, Grasspuddle.
Sheila's saying false.
And Charlotte.
Score sheet. It's the back of an envelope, you guys. It's not a... But you should get like a whiteboard or like some fancy graphics. No.
A lot of work for you, that Will. That's why you suddenly said, no, actually, no.
No, actually, on second thought, not interested. Capital of Brazil. Is it Buenos Aires? That is the question to win the
Doug
grand
said false
prize
as well.
of absolutely nothing.
I'm just holding the prize right now.
You win a big bag of absolutely no. That's how we say nothing in Yorkshire. Everybody's go with false. Steve false, Charlotte false, Sheila false, Doug false, Grasspuddle false.
Tell us the answer, Will. We've all gone false, so it'd be weird if we're all wrong.
Nope, you were all correct. It is false. Brasilia.
Oh, I didn't know that. Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. There you go. I didn't know that. Brasilia
By the
is
way,
the capital of Brazil.
Thank you so much to everybody who's playing along. If you do know, like, if you do have any extra info, sometimes Hayley likes to give out bonus points. So it never hurts to give any, like, extra fun facts. or anything.
Also, give out bonus points if you say how attractive and intelligent I am as well. Not that I'm vain.
I'll give you.
Hello to Hermione, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing True or False. Point to Grasspuddle, point to Doug, point to Steve, point to Sheila, and point to Charlotte on that one. Thank you for playing along. We're playing True or False. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill, Will. Is that true or is that false? Get your answer in.
I don't know.
Come on, we need your answer.
False. It's somebody else.
Here we go. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill. Get your answers in. You've got until this ambient music ends. The command to give if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by true or false, and a fact if you want a bonus point.
Thomas Jefferson was a president.
Go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. Or if you're on YouTube, like lovely Grasspuddle, type it in the comments box below. One more time. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill. True or false? What did you say, Will?
I said false. But
Steve says false.
This is making me feel a bit more confident because I was starting
Charlotte
to doubt myself.
saying false.
So thanks Steve, thanks Charlotte. I was starting to doubt myself for a bit there. I don't have $10. I don't live. We don't use that here.
Do you like my new dance move?
Would we call it dancing?
Yeah, no. What it is, it's contemporary dance. This is contemporary dance.
Oh, I see, sorry.
Doug says
Doug's
false.
saying false.
Is he right or is he wrong? Get your answers in now. You've got full-on hat hair there, Will. Do you know, like when you've been wearing a hat and it sort of pushes it down?
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
I mean, I can't say anything. If you'd like to give me a compliment, you will get a bonus point.
We've got 10 seconds to get your answers in. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill. Is that true or is that false? I said false. Steve said false. Charlotte said false. Doug saying false.
Sheila! Grasspuddle! Oh, the music has ended there. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill. Sheila's answer just come through. Do you know what, Sheila? I'll let you have that because sometimes there are delays in the system. Yeah. Sheila says false as well. Thomas Jefferson appears on the $10 bill. You're all correct because you all said false. It's actually Alexander Hamilton.
Hamilton. I heard there's a musical about him.
Yeah, have you heard it? Apparently, yeah. Didn't hear anything about that. Woo!
Have you heard of it?
Woo! Well done, everybody. We'll get a point.
Thanks, Hayley. Whew. Pretty intense.
That's great. Yeah.
Am I winning?
That was a noise of a sigh. No, you're not. Hello to Jarrett. Oh, Charlotte's answer. Yeah, don't worry, Charlotte. We got your answer. Don't you worry. You've got a point for that one.
Okay. Are you ready for your next question, Hayley Ellis?
Yes.
Okay. The film Jaws. You all right?
Yeah.
The film Jaws is 190 minutes long. The film Jaws is 190 minutes long. Is that true or is that false?
That's an hour and a half. True. I'm going to go true. I'm going to go true.
Okay, get your answers in.
I don't know how many. I haven't wrote your points down.
Oh, thanks.
You got that one wrong. Oh, no, I did. I give you a point. Don't worry.
Sheila's
saying true. Oh, no. Sheila usually gets them right.
Doug's saying it's actually Benjamin Franklin and Alexander Hamilton who appears on
I think you're fine. Grasspuddle's saying false. You're with me, Grasspuddle.
Who is...
Oh, no, Sheila, you're with... I said true. Sorry, Sheila. I said true. Sheila said true. Grasspuddle said false. What was the question again?
I don't know. The film Jaws
is Sheila.
The film Jaws is 190 minutes long. Is that true or is that false? Are you a Jaws super fan? And if you can tell me, I don't know.
Steve said, what was the question again? The film Jaws is 190 minutes long. I said true. Sheila's saying true. Doug's saying true. Grasspuddle's saying false.
What do you think?
The film Jaws is 190 minutes long. True.
We've got 5 seconds to get your answers in. How long is the film Jaws? Who knows? Is it 190 minutes? It could be. That's the question.
Go on then. Tell us the answer,
Hayley,
Will. Yes.
The film Jaws, it is not 190 minutes long. That was false.
So who gets the point there? Grasspuddle. Well done. You take the point. How long is it?
124 minutes.
That's a very short film, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? You're going to need a bigger boat.
There you go. True or false? Thank you for taking part. If you are, we're going to have a few more questions. I've got quite a few more questions left. So get involved. Make a guess if you'd like to do so. Producer Will.
Hiya.
The blue M&M. Do you remember them? The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. Is that true or is that false? Yeah. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. Is that true or is it false?
I don't know. I'm gonna say true.
There we go.
True.
Start the music. Get your answers in. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. Is that true or is it false?
Because I don't know if there was ever a tan-coloured M&M, but if there was, you'd certainly want to replace it. Steve's saying false.
False. By the way, Grasspuddle was like, Hayley, 190 minutes isn't an hour and a half. You're quite correct.
Thanks, Grasspuddle. You can have a bonus point, Grasspuddle, for...
There you go. Bonus point.
Being able to tell the time. Good job.
Sheila's saying false.
The film Jaws is 100...
No. That was the last question, Will. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. True or false? Grasspuddle saying true. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. True or false?
I said true.
You said true. Grasspuddle's with you. They're on the true train. Sheila and Steve are going false.
That is quite a hard question.
It's very hard. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. True or false? Doug saying true. Charlotte, are you still with us? Would you like to take part? The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. True or false?
10 seconds to get your answers in.
10 seconds of awful head bopping dance moves from me. There we go. Time is up. The blue M&M replaced a tan-coloured M&M. Is that true or is it false? On the true train today was Doug, Grasspuddle and Will, all saying true. On the false train was Sheila and Steve. I can tell you, it's true. I would have said false. The blue M&M did replace a tan-coloured M&M back in 1995.
That was before I was born. I mean, yeah, because tan, nobody wants to eat anything that's tan-coloured, do they?
I would eat anything if it's chocolate. Hello to George, who's just joined the stream. We're currently playing True or False if you'd like to get on board and play the game. All you need to do is go to backchannel.tv on your phone or tablet, or whatever device you use to access the World Wide Web. Or if you are watching on an Echo Show, the command to give is the word say, followed by your guess. It's as easy as that. Next question. Give me a question, Will.
Okay, Hayley. There are 8 different coloured balls on a snooker table. Is that true or is that false? I need your answer. There are 8 coloured different balls on a snooker table. True or false?
False.
I need your answer.
False.
Okay. Hayley's saying false. There are 8 different coloured balls on a snooker table. Is that true or is that bunch of rubbish?
Let us know now. Command to give if you're watching on an Echo Show is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv. Do you know how much people don't want extra points? Is that I said I'll give you extra points if you give me a compliment. Not one person, they're like, do you know what? I'd rather have no bonus points. Hello to Jarrett who's joined the stream.
Here's a compliment, Hayley. Here we go.
Yes, Will.
Not everybody would go on a live stream with hair like that. That was a compliment.
Do you know what, Will?
I admire your confidence of having that hair.
Do you know what, Will? You're in trouble. Right, here we go. What was the question again?
There are 8 different coloured balls on a snooker table. Grasspuddle said false? Question mark? Steve said true. Steve said it took a while to figure out what snooker was. Like pool, I think? Are they the same game?
No, they're different games.
Oh, but do they play with the same balls? I don't know. Doug's saying true. False? Sheila's saying true.
No, Doug's saying false. Sheila's saying true.
I can't read.
Been a long morning for producer Will, having to endure me full on.
was a quick 90 seconds.
There we go. Yeah, because we spoke over half of it. Go on, Will. Tell us the question again and give us the answer, please.
There are 8 different coloured balls on a snooker table. It's true. There are.
So who gets the point? Sheila gets the point, and Steve got a point for that one. Well done. And Sheila gets a bonus point because she said, "Hayley, you have a beautiful smile."
Oh.
Bonus point for you, Sheila.
If you're interested, red, yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black, and white are the balls.
There we go. We're playing true or false. We've got 2 more questions left, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Get involved. We're going to have a chat with Kate Cocker very shortly, find out what's coming up. She's filling in for Liv Harrison this week. Here we go. True or false? Strap in, Will. There are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. What are you saying? True or false?
True.
There we go. Start the music. There are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. Is that true or is it false? Get your answers in. If you're watching on a Echo show, the command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio only Echo, I'll tell you why producer Will's laughing, because I said if you give me a compliment, you get an extra point. And Grass Puddle has bought, Hayley, you have an awesome producer. You don't have to wind me up, Grass Puddle.
Grass Puddle.
Said, don't grump. What was the question? Here we go. What was the question again? There are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. What did you say, Will?
I said true. I'm almost certain. Because, you know,
Steve said false.
Spent studying Greek.
Steve said false. Grass Puddle, you lose a point.
No, it's not true.
I'm joking. True or false? You got till this music ends. There are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. True or false? Let us know now.
Sheila's saying false.
Sheila's saying false.
Doug saying true. Steve saying false. True. Greek alphabet. I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me what they all are.
You won't have time for that. There are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. True or false?
You've got about 5 seconds.
Sheila saying false. Doug saying true. Oh, I can tell you how old I am now. When I did that neck movement, my skin moved like a second later. That is horrific. What a time to realise that. Right, there are 24 letters in the Greek alphabet. Producer Will said true. Doug said true. 50-50 here because Sheila said false and Steve said false. And Grass Puddle said all the Greek letters can go in the song. You are trying your luck this morning, Grass Puddle. Are you Allyson in disguise? Here we go. If you said true, you get a point. So well done to Doug and well done to producer Will. And these are like sorority, if you like sorority names, aren't they? Like Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa. I know that one because of like American high school films. There's always a Kappa house, isn't there? Yeah, Lambda, N, Z, Omicron, P. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's 24 of them. Google it.
That's how you know, because of all the like sorority houses and from like American TV shows and movies and stuff. They always have Greek culture. That's what it's called. Okay. Yes. Is this our last question?
It is. Well done, everybody, for taking part so far. Get your answers in for the last one.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hayley Ellis. Yes. British elections are always held on a Monday. Is that true or is that false? British elections are always held on a Monday. What do you think?
False.
You're saying false. Okay, here's music.
It's a guess. I've no idea. British elections are always held on a Monday. Would you like to make a guess? Do so now. The command to give your device is the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv, type your guess in there. Or if, like Grass Puddle, you're being a little cheeky with me this morning, type it in the comments box below. What did you... I said false. Sheila's saying false as well.
Do people want to vote on a Monday? What do you think?
I mean, it's already a depressing day, isn't it? May as well.
Exactly.
But I've got a feeling like the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
That I've voted on a different day other than a Monday.
What day have you voted on?
I can't remember, but it was like near a weekend, maybe a Friday. And I do vote. I use my vote wisely. British elections are always held on a Monday. True or false? Sheila's saying false as well. Doug's saying false.
Oh, everyone's on the false train. Amanda's joined the stream. Hi, Amanda. Playing true or false? It's our last question.
Last question. Until the music ends.
We've got about 10 seconds to get your answers in.
British elections are always held on a Monday. So far, Sheila said false. I've said false. Doug said false. We're all on the false caboose, but are we right to do so?
Just before we reveal the answer, you know that
Yes,
false and caboose don't rhyme, don't you?
I know.
They're not like
It's Allyson
alliterative.
started it, and now I've just carried it on because Allyson is adorable.
She is adorable, that's true. I miss Allyson.
I'm all right. I'm still here. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Last question was, British elections are always held on a Monday. True or false? We all said false in that one. Sheila said false. Doug said false. I said false. Grasspuddle said false. And you all get a point because it is 100% false. It says it's a Thursday.
It is a Thursday. Okay, so Hayley, who won, and was it me?
Okay. Out of me and you did win. But
it's almost like I wrote all the
overall, Sheila won. Sheila,
hey.
you are our winner of the day.
Sheila.
Come on, Sheila. Sheila. Well done, Sheila. Very closely followed by Doug. So Sheila got 7 points. To be fair, I did give her a bonus one for saying he had a nice smile. Very closely. Doug, you should have got your compliments in because Doug was very close behind with 6 points. Grasspuddle on 5. Well done.
Sheila said, I'd like to thank the Academy and, of course, my mum.
Well done, Sheila.
Good
Thank
speech.
you. Now, listen, we're going to have a little chat to Kate Cocker. While we do, I'm going to write a song. So if you have any words you'd like me to put in that song, then let me know now. You've got about 5 seconds. Sheila obviously gets main choice. But if anyone else and the Grasspuddle, you watching what you're going to do, then let us know now. We've got about 5 seconds. Is Kate with us, Will?
She's not, but I can talk whilst you're
there,
writing.
Kate. Let's go. Right, give us your words very, very quickly. Let us know what you'd like me to put in the song. I'm not as good as Allyson, but I will try my very, very best to put them in.
It can't be much worse. Doug said, good job, Sheila.
Oh, you're adorable.
Sheila said, happy weekend for the song.
Okay, yeah. Brontophobia, okay, Grasspuddle.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
Count me, Will. You're not doing it. Happy weekend.
Sorry, Brontophobia is under and happy weekend. So, because everybody, we're calling this a prize, I think, for taking part in True or False. Hayley's going to write a song for the winner.
Trying.
She's trying her best. Look, thank you so much to everybody who got involved in True or False and people who get involved in all parts of the show. We're here for 2 hours every weekday from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Monday through Friday. If you're not in Eastern Standard Time, you're going to have to figure it out. But there are shows here all day. 8 till 10 is going to be the amazing Kate Cocker, and we're going to have a chat to her soonish. Soonish.
Yeah, sorry, I'm laughing at what I'm trying to rhyme here, and it's really hard.
That's okay, that's fine. From 10 a.m. till 12 a.m. is the amazing Jam and Renee. 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. is the Anthony Davis Show. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. is your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. And from 4 till 6, rounding off the day here on Backchannel, it's the amazing Mario Smith. He's here to finish your day off. But coming up very, very shortly is my close personal friend, the host of the Kate and Will Show. She's the host of Everyday Positivity. And she's standing in for the amazing Liv Taylor whilst she's Liv Harrison.
I've got my song ready.
She's gallivanting around the world. Hayley's got her song ready. What do you want to do first? Do you want to talk to Kate first, or do you want to have your song first?
Let's talk to Kate, because the song is an
talk to Kate for.
It's real anticlimax.
I don't know if Kate's going to be ready for us, but here she is. Hi, Kate.
Hello, I am ready.
Okay,
I'm ready. It's fine. Although I have to question, there's a couple of things on that list of introductions that I'm not so clear on.
Is close personal friend one of them?
Yeah.
Well, nobody else needs to know that.
You make me laugh. I was sat here going, yes, no.
Must have been good.
He is a close friend, personal. I don't know. Haley, hello.
Hiya. I'm sorry, Kate. I can't help but be distracted by that tangled earphones. How long have they been in your bag for? Look at that.
So what I realised was when I said I'd cover for Liv, I said, yeah, of course I could cover for Liv on Friday 1 till 4. But my husband does a national radio show from 1 till 4 in our studio. So I've had to completely reset up, which is why hence headphones.
There we go.
There we go. I've mended them now.
What's coming up today, Kate? Have you got a fun packed? Have you got a fun packed 2 hours for us, Kate?
I've got a fun jammo fun jam packed show for the next 2 hours. I've got a dilemma with a bed.
Of course,
yeah, of course. And I've got yay or nay. I've got games to play. I'm working out who the best Batman is, which, quite frankly, that's how I want to spend every Friday morning. Is working out who the best Batman is. And what else are we doing? Oh, loads of different news. And I think that's everything. I've gone through the prep sheet a couple of times. Producer Anna sent it to me last night and she's like, this is what we're doing. I'm like, I've not done it before, so this is going to be fun. So we'll see how it goes.
Loads of things there. Loads of things.
This is annoying me. How's your morning been?
We've had a lovely morning. Producer Will might disagree with that. He's been a bit cheeky.
No,
I've been. So if you're a close personal friend, you need to have a word with him.
Yeah, he's above his station.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you let me cover for Allyson. I get all giddy and silly and goofy, and I get carried away. So
he does. But we've had a fun morning.
Good. I'm glad you've had a fun morning. What was your favourite game?
Hello to Louis, by the way, who's just joined the stream. Hi, Louis. My favourite game this morning, as always, Kate, it's true or false. We do competitive true or false. I'm a little bit annoyed because I went out on a Friday on a loss. But Producer Will does write the questions, so there you go.
Yeah,
it's a bit one-sided, isn't it?
It is. But yeah, Kate, you're here till 9 till 10.
9
till
8
11.
till 10. 8 till 10.
There we go. Morning. 8 till 10 today. Kate is with us.
Well, the thing is, Hayley, that in the UK it's like 1 in the afternoon, and it's a bit grey and miserable. Quite frankly.
Yeah, it's like lunchtime.
Is it a bit grey and miserable where you are?
Yes, it is indeed. It is
down the road.
It is. I'm in Liverpool in the UK. If you're watching, by the way, Kate's in Manchester. Will's in Leeds. All northern.
We're covering the
northern areas of the UK.
That's why there's a slight twang.
There is. Thank you, Kate. We shall be back watching you very, very shortly.
I'll see you next week as well.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you later.
Thanks, Kate. Kate's standing in for Lovely Liv this week, 8 till 10. I'll get our times right. Are you ready for your song?
I've been ready for, I would say, seconds, Hayley.
So, Sheila, give us the words happy weekend. Grass puddle, give us the words brontophobia.
Okay. Hayley, take it away.
Thanks for I can't sing.
Yes, right, you can do it. Come on.
Here we go. Thanks for joining in on True and False and watching me and Will do a waltz. Hope you have a happy weekend. And lovely Sheila, you get lots to spend. Grass puddle wants the word brontophobia, but I'd rather end on the word arachnophobia. Nothing rhymes with brontophobia. Hello, that's your lot. That's your lot. That's never been said ever again. This has been the Hayley and Allyson show. Thank you for joining us. If you have this morning, we're back Monday, 6 till 8 a.m. Get involved with the show. We like to end on a fun fact. Stick around, though, because lovely Kate Copper is up next, and she's an absolute joy. And Sheila, that was awesome. Do you know what, Sheila? I love your enthusiasm. I want to live with you, Sheila. You genuinely make me feel better about my life.
It's only because she gives you compliments.
I know. I love you, Sheila. Here we go. Ending on a fun fact. What's today's fun fact we're going to end on, Will, very quickly?
Oh my God. So, inside Kit Kats, they have all the mushed up broken pieces of other Kit Kats, right? So the Kit Kats that get damaged in Kit Kat production, they're the little wafery, papery bits inside of Kit Kats. It's like a never ending circle, so nothing goes to waste. Isn't that fact so fun?
It's so fun.
It's the most fun fact I've heard all day.
Listen, have a look. Grasspuddle said best song ever, and high five to you, Grasspuddle. Everyone, oh, you can see that I've got pen on my hand. That was really unprofessional. Listen, have a lovely weekend. Kate said, "What's a Kit Kat?" We haven't got time. Yeah,
everybody knows what Kit Kat is.
Kate, you could have 5 minutes of content on that in your next show coming up very shortly. Listen, stick around for the lovely Kate Cocker. She is brilliant, and she is up next. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you to everyone who took part today. You made the show an absolute joy. And me and Will and Allyson will be back on Monday. Have a lovely weekend, all of you. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.